I am one. 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 How can I lose? I am one. I ain't got to choose. I am one. Who you trying to fool? I am one. They got you confused. We be one. Shit they don't teach in school. I be one. Crazy front page on the news. I be one. Got me staring at the sun. I be one. Knowing that they about to come will be one. Oh, we're waiting for a sign. I be one. Close your eyes and see the sun. And we'll be one. I be one. I be one. I be one. I be one. Sundays, what's up? That's how you gonna start it off. With some like the own type. You know what I mean? The own type. You know what I'm saying? But it was, you know what I mean? That part. So yeah, man. Um, you know, yeah, that part, man. Yeah, one. That's what we doing. Clear air, clear energy. How we bringing this Sunday into vibes, all right? Last week we talked about the one and the oneness and how God, Allah, Jesus all represented the one. We talked about how the one um, actually is the state of the universe, the wave. So this week we want to talk about the diversions, how they took their concept because again, we all show how God says He's one. The Lord our God is one, right? Allah, one, which is one. Um, Jesus says I and the Father are one, so we know that they one. Now we got diversions from the fact that the one. Now what are these diversions? These diversions are what we call religions. You got Christianity, you got Judaism, Islam. These are diversions. Okay, cool. They represent the one. People that represent the one. That's the thing. But they're not teaching the goal of the book. The purpose of Genesis, a purpose of the New Testament was to show you, one, that you are God's. That's it. That was the purpose of the book. They're not teaching that. They teach you that a God or that God is somewhere outside of you, outside in heaven, outside in the stars, on a cloud, looking down, watching you. And that is not correct information. That's not true knowledge. There is nowhere God is not. God is everywhere. If God is everywhere, God is in you. Facts. That's all they should be teaching. They're not teaching that. These are the versions. Now, how much of this historical information is true is part of the diversion. You know, it shouldn't even be weaved into this. Like in reality, like people shouldn't even be looking for history into these books. That's the diversion. You know what I'm saying? Like, was there a Moses? That's a diversion. I mean, See, I get a small-minded person, a child would need a person to be there. You know what I'm saying? Will need it in their imagination. They want it to seem real. But a strong-minded person, the person that has the mind of God, will understand that this is just a parable. This is just a lesson. This is a story that I teach myself to recognize myself. You get what I'm saying? And they're not teaching that. That's not what they're about. These are diversions. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that's telling you that there's a God out there and not in here is a diversion. And that's what these religions have become. That's what science has become. Science is a religion. The Catholic Church is not a church at all. The Catholic Church is a college, or it's a group, or it's a mafia of uh, of gangsters, of gangster priests. You know, and they actually have a job. That's why I don't know where you live at, but I'm sure wherever you live at, there's a Catholic church, and that Catholic church has a bell that rings every hour on the hour. Ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong. That's their job. The Catholic Church tells us the Gregorian calendar. They give us the date. They tell us what the date is. They tell us what time it is. And they keep us locked into the temple. See what I'm saying? Into the world. It ain't got nothing to do with the sky. They keep us locked in the ground. They remind you of the time. Ding dong, ding dong. They remind you of the date. Ding dong, ding dong. That's their job. It's a diversion. They're not here to talk about God. They're here to make sure that you can pay your bills on time. You get it? These are diversions from the truth, from yourself, from God. You know, from the God in you. From there's nowhere God is not. God is everywhere. God is in you. These are the diversions. The Jewish. Now, how did the Judaism thing come into pass as a switch? It's a religion. It's a religion. See, like the diversion is the bloodline. There has there's only a reality of this. Watch this. I gotta tell you, it's so simple that it's disgusting. But Isis, Ra, El, sun, moon, stars. You got 12 children. You got 12 signs, 12 months. It's so simple. We're all children of Isis, Ra, El. We are children of the sun, moon, and stars. We all are. We all fall under different 12 zodiac signs. We all are children of Israel, friends. It's a diversion. It's one body. It's one God. It's one universe. It's only one set against itself. It's a diversion. It's a diversion from God. You see what I'm saying? Islam. There's one God but God. But they have to pray. They have to abstain and fast and, you know, bring a lot of cultural norms into religion, into spirituality. You see what I'm saying? That divert you from yourself. You pray 5 times a day to a God in the sky, you know, but there's nowhere God is not. God is everywhere. God is in you. So you should be meditating 5 times a day. Get your third eye clicking 5 times a day, you know? But they'll divert you from you having that conversation with God 5 times a day so you could recite a ritual to a God in the sky. You know what I'm saying? But God is one. You dig? There's nowhere God is not. You know? These are diversions from yourself. These are diversions, for children and for zombies, for people that don't have the mind, people that don't want to think for themselves, people that don't want to fuck around and be responsible for their own pleasure. That's the hard part of life, you know, when you have to be um, in charge of your own motherfucking happiness. Like, damn, that shit make me happy. I like doing this. I'm gonna do it again, you know, because I like it, and it benefits me. It's mutually beneficial to other people as well, because that's what God does. That's what I do. I don't, you know what I mean? That's what you do. People like to be served. Don't get it confused. That's the beautiful thing. That's the God. God likes to be served, true. But God also likes to serve. God likes to help. God likes to come in and save the day. God likes to create and bring life and bring happiness and bring joy. You know, that is the pleasure of God. But yes, God likes to be served and, in return tenfold. So these diversions, they take that kindness for kindness, and they take people's willingness and wanting to give and to serve and to share what they have, and they create religions and they take 10%, even though giving is a key to getting, but it doesn't have to be in a church format. You can give to any situation. Give to anything, and giving is getting. Giving is the key to getting, key to receiving. The universe hates a vacuum. Anything empty, it gets filled. The grass will grow. Mm-hmm. There's no empty space, friend. And that's what you do. You give, and they abuse your gifts. We don't think. We don't. Because when we think, it should hurt. But I'm here to tell you, you don't have to think. What you should do is you should follow your gut. Yeah. It's called intuition. You know, it's something that comes from your internal, from your from your real, from the real you. It's not a man-made thing. Can't nobody fool you. Your intuition. You know what I'm saying? But you start to second guess yourself. That's why they say follow your first mind. You know, that's God. That's the oneness of it all. That's the shit that's not going that's not trying to deceive you. It's going to provide for you and make sure that you able to explore and expand. You know, that's the one. This other shit is a diversion. I'm not saying don't rock with churches and don't rock with synagogues and mosques. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying don't be simple-minded. Don't don't get caught up in ritual. The purpose of the book is that ye are gods. You know? Part 2, Jesus came and said, ye I'm God, nigga. Ye are gods too. But you gonna die like men. And I'm telling you, that's the goal of a lot of people, is to die a man. Where don't die a man, nigga. Ye are gods. That's the point of it all. So keep that energy that whole time. Like don't stay focused on the mind. Get your mind. Let the mind be in you. Because everything else is a diversion. Not a distraction. It's no. It's a difference between a distraction and a diversion. A distraction is something that temporarily gets you da 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 da. No, they're taking you away from God, away from you, to the sky. Nah, nigga, that's a diversion, nigga. Look inside of you for the one. The one is in you, you know? It's only one. It's only one thing. It's the universe, you know? Una versus, you know, it's the only one. There's no two. Yeah, yeah, man. Let's get into another one. You ready? Hmm. Okay. Just don't die on me. Just don't die on me. I got my third eye clicking. Just don't die on me. Just don't die on me. Just don't die on me. All of my problems gone. Just don't die on me. 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 And I got my third eye clicking. Just don't die on me. Just don't die on me. Just don't die on me. All of my problems solved. Just don't die on me. Just don't die on me. Just don't die on me. Just don't die. Don't get sacrificed in the game of life. You know these zombies ain't thinking right. You know these wolves ain't playing right. Got a brick house and I feed a pipe. Keep the water wet both day and night. Get done off the cross, baby, shine your light. I'ma live forever, baby, infinite. We gonna live forever, baby, wait and see. No such thing as never, baby, I am he. Me and the sun became one, baby, he is me. Why live as a man when you can die as a G, baby? Just don't die in me. Just don't die in me. All of my problems solved. Just don't die in me. Just don't die in me. Just don't die in me. And I got my third eye clicking. Just don't die in me. Just don't die in me. Just don't die in me. All of my problems solved. Just don't die in me. Just don't die in me. Just don't die in me. Here you go. So yeah, man. That's the goal. Don't die a man, my nigga. Die a God. You know what I'm saying? Man. Sundays, as we always do. I appreciate you. It's time. If it helps, I hope it helps. You know, again, man, don't get diverted in the game. Stay focused on you and your imagination. Your imagination is your direct source to the direct connection to the source of all things. You see what I'm saying? Everything that you get in your mind is from you. It's for you, directly for you from the source. You can build on that. You can grow on that. It's guaranteed to win. You just got to stay focused on it and believe on it. There's nobody better than you. There's nobody but you. You can do whatever you do. You just got to know it and stand on it. Stay strong, you know? Just don't die a man. Ye are God. See y'all. I'm see y'all next week. There we go.